Good morning. Today is Saturday, November 9th, and we are on our way to our meeting. Oh my goodness, didn't see you. Sorry. My neighbor was pulling out at the same time I was pulling out. We both pulled out at the same time. Anyway, that's like in the parking lot when you see two people backing out and they're not paying attention to the other people. That's kind of like what we both did because we both pulled out at the exact same time. You probably saw them in my mirror. And you're probably going, "Look out, Sandy! Look out! Look out!" But I didn't hear you. Anyway, today is Saturday, November 9th, and we do have a birthday. Today is Walt's birthday over from Cat on Point. It's Cat's husband, Walt. Today's his birthday. A little birdie told me. It was Cat in one of her videos. She divulged the secret. So, Walt, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Walt. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I had to finish my turn. Well, happy birthday, Walt. That's the only birthday I saw, and I kind of scoped that one out on my own because I don't think Kat told me because it wasn't in my calendar, but it is now. I'm feeling pretty good about coming, but I'll give you this caveat, as they say. I did get up at 7:20 and weighed myself, and then I went back to bed. And then I weighed myself again at 8:20, and there was a pound difference. I weighed a pound more at 8:20 than I did at 7:20. That's weird. But, you know, like I said yesterday, that your weight fluctuates every day for various reasons. And so now I'm curious to see how it works on the scale here at WW, because according to my scale, figuring in, I weighed with no clothes on. So figuring in that when I weigh here, you know, they kind of have a rule, you can have clothes on when you weigh, which is a good rule, I think. It shows that I gained a pound. Figuring in clothes, I'm figuring 2 pounds for clothes. And with that, my scale and my mark that I have down from last week shows that I gained a pound. And I don't understand how that could be possible because I had a blue dot 6 out of the 7 days. So 6 out of 7 days I was blue dot. Oh, get out of the street, buddy. He's waiting for the bus and he's standing too close to the main highway. Anyway, 6 out of 7 days I had a blue dot. And the one day was my hungry day where I did kind of go crazy. And I by no means ate an excess of 3,500 calories. So I'm just curious like George, to see what the scale says here at Weight Watchers. If it does show a pound, I'm not going to be all about it because I know my body. I've proven to myself that my body fluctuates for various reasons, and we'll just go from there, I guess. I wear the same clothes to weigh in every week. Not the exact same clothes with the same type of clothes, like the same weight. I have like active pants, sweatpants, whatever you want to call them. They're kind of nylon based, and like I have 3 different colors, but they're all the same brand, and I bought them at the same time. So I know the pants all weigh the same, and my shirts are pretty much the same. And obviously the socks and underwear are the same. So that way I feel that I get a true weight wearing the same clothes. But time will tell, as they say. So Jim loved the movie. He went to see Midway, but he said it was all people his age and older that were at the show, other than Jimmy. Jimmy went with him. But he said it was better than the original. It had more battle scenes. And he really liked it. He highly recommended it. He gave it a 10 out of 10. And from Jim, that's pretty good because Jim's he's a movie critic, if ever I've seen one. And then he said he didn't really. didn't really see anything that he wanted to see. And that's a sign we're getting old when there's no movies coming out that we really want to see. The movies I want to see, I'm probably going to go see by myself next week. Probably go to an afternoon show. Is I want to see The Good Liar with Helen Mirren and Ian McKellen. I want to see that. I want to see Tom Hanks in Mr. Rogers. I want to see that one. I want to see Daniel Craig in Knives Out. It looks kind of like the game Clue, but made into a movie. I know there was a movie named Clue, but this kind of looks kind of similar. Those are really the only ones that I'm really looking to think I'm going to go see. Most movies I just wait till they come to cable. Some movies you just got to see on the big screen. One of the movies I think you just had to see on the big screen was Signs with Mel Gibson. That was like a good movie, plus it was kind of scary at the same time too. All right, buddy, where are you going? All right, you're coming into the lane a little too soon, but I'll forgive you. Anyway, like I said, I'm hoping for a loss, but I'm hoping to stay the same. Last week was, I even showed you, if you look at my video from last week, you can see I was shocked that I lost 3.5 pounds, and that just didn't seem like a realistic weight loss, because I had gained 2 pounds the week before, which I didn't think I deserved the gain of 2 pounds the week before. So I always like when I think I could have made it, and then I don't go, and then somebody else goes, and I'm thinking, oh, that was a bold move. And then, like, when you're really waiting and waiting and waiting, you think the guy behind you is writing you out your invitation, like, here's your invitation, you can go now. But bumpy road, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. And the thing is, you think I'd be going down a dirt road, but I'm going down a paved road. All the roads that I'm driving on are paved. None of them are a dirt road. A dirt road would be an explanation of why you bounce around so much. Anyway, I had Alyssa last night because Jimmy went to pick her up from Cindy, and then he lives a little ways away, and so she just stayed at my house. Of course, I didn't see her. She stayed in the back room, FaceTiming with all of her friends on her phone. She's at that age. But we are here. Time to face the music, as they say. See what's going on. See how I did. See if I'm going to be disappointed, as they say in my family. But it is what it is. I'll just have to accept it no matter what, obviously. So I'll see you all when I get out, let you know how I did. Okay, I did have a gain. It was a small gain, 0.7, less than a pound. It still kind of bums me out, though, I'll be honest with you. It kind of bums me out. But I put, whatever. Okay. I'm going to give it another weekend, because they always say you should give it at least 2 weeks, anything you try, not to do it. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, last week, look at it. Last week I lost 3.5. And I told you last week I didn't think that was right. I did weigh on a different scale. I don't want to be too superstitious, although I am a pretty superstitious person in my life. But a 0.7 is not too bad. It really isn't. I'm still going to have a good weekend. I'm still going to follow my plan, because the holidays are coming. And I'll make up for it next week, and I'll have a loss next week. I have no doubt. I really will. I had a blue dot 6 out of the 7 days. I know that I didn't eat that badly on the one day, so it's just kind of my balance, my body getting back in check. And I did prove that the hour difference made a difference, like a difference. It was a pound difference, I figured, because I figured 2 pounds for my clothes, and this is exactly 2 pounds difference from my scale at home. So my scale at home, I weighed 224.8, and on the Weight Watcher scale I weighed 226.8. So that's, it is what it is. That's all I can say. I'm going to have a positive attitude. I'm not going to let it bother me. The meeting was perfect, because it talked about our strengths and our weaknesses, and my strengths are that I can overcome this, and I will. Okay, let's get on with the day. I'm eating my sister's for lunch today. We are having Chinese, but I can somewhat pick healthy. I really can. I'll pick something, and I know it's a lot of sodium, so thankfully I don't weigh myself every day because tomorrow will show a gain, and that might throw me off. But I'm going to enjoy my Chinese, and then I'm going to have a healthy dinner. I'm just going to have a very low point dinner to kind of make up for it. Use my weeklies today. Keep my mindset where it is. I'm happy with my progress that I'm making. So, okay, let's get home. Get on track. Okay, Mary learned some news today at lunch.
According to my sister Denise, I've passed away. So you are listening and talking, or seeing, I should say, not talking because I'm the one talking, but listening and seeing a ghost.
She's not really here. Do you want to defend yourself, Denise?
They never let anything go. Like, everybody was saying things, and I just jumped in and said that. But what'd you say? I don't even know, because you all laughed at me.
Because we're filling out a condolence card for a friend that's passed away. His mother passed away. And so then we were thinking we should put something about my sister or my brother that passed. And so Denise had said we should say about...
I said, it's not all about... That sounds like it's all about us then. But then it did make sense, because I didn't realize that Sandy wrote for Mike.
Right, because Michael's not here.
Yeah.
So Denise said, well, yeah, we should let them know that Pat and Mary passed.
I just said that, like, in the wrong thing.
But I'm
We never let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that's our waitress.
Say hi.
Hey, hi.
You're going to go on video. She does YouTube. Just to let you know,
We're having lunch at China Moon.
and Kev. Oh,
Half.
you see, you
See,
made
she
me
screwed it
laugh
up.
when you
She even
said...
screwed up the card.
No, you gotta fix it in your writing.
You gotta fix it in
and
yours.
Sue.
Anyway, we're
Yeah,
eating lunch at
and
China
nothing.
Moon in Clinton Township. Excellent
Very
Chinese
good.
restaurant.
Very good.
Okay, that's about it for tonight. I actually only had the one meal today. I had, we went to Chinese, and I had an almond chicken with white rice with some gravy. I had 2 glasses of Coke, but they were small glasses, so they probably equaled out to 16 ounces of Coke. And I had 2 glasses of water, and I had a cup of the wonton soup and a dinner roll. I know that's not the way to eat, but I'm telling you, it was so filling, because we ate at 1 o'clock. And by the time I got home from my meeting, I didn't want to eat anything before I went. We got there, and we had the soup and that right away, and then did a little bit of running around, and then I came home, and I've been watching videos most of the day, and I'm just not hungry. And now it's 8:30, and it's just too late to eat. I'm dressed warm. See, Jim is, shh, don't tell anybody, but Jim is overweight. So he's like I was when I was overweight, that it's warm enough for him. And I don't want to be that old person, you know how you used to go to your grandma's house and it would be stifling hot? I don't want to be that grandma. I just don't. So I have this on, and I have a shirt on underneath. I have a blanket. This was my mother's blanket. When I'm missing her, I always wrap myself in her blanket. And I'm fine. I really am. I am not by no means freezing, but when I was heavy, this is where we kept the heat at. So it's like I'm fine. No need to worry about me. Really, no need. Tomorrow I'm going to go to church. Christy's coming over. I'm going to stay on track tomorrow. Like I said, it was a very high sodium day. I think that's why the Chinese is just so filling. But I have my plans for tomorrow. I'm going to eat healthy. And then I noticed on Carrie's video that I have, she rolled for her cookopoly. Cookopoly. Like Monopoly, but with cook. I can never say that word. She rolled for me. I have to do a breakfast casserole. So probably either Monday or Tuesday I'm going to make the breakfast casserole. I'm going to look tomorrow. I'm going to go through my cookbook that I have. I'll show you my cookbook. My recipe book, I should say. Well, you know what? Struggling. I'm losing it. Ooh, I almost lost it. It's right here next to me. But you've seen this. I'm going to look through my recipe book and see if I can find a breakfast casserole. If not, I'm going to go online. So that'll be it for tonight. I know I was a little jiggly there. I haven't seen the car video yet. We'll see how that is. But just stay on track. I didn't walk today, but I plan on walking tomorrow after church. Monday, I don't know about my walking. We're supposed to get 3.5 inches of snow on Monday. I'll believe it when I see it, but I do think we're going to get a little bit of snow. And just plan my week out for next week. I had a 0.7 gain. I really don't have a problem with that too much. Which I told you already that I had a 0.7 gain. Well, I'm telling you again. I guess I'm really proud of that, eh? Not. But I forget who it was when because I was answering my comments and someone had said maybe for my metabolism that a pound a week is a little bit more than I should expect. At this point, I'll just take any loss. I really will take any loss, and I'm not going to complain. But we'll see how the scale goes next week. I'm tired of just living my life around the scale, but I love the way I'm feeling. I have some new jeans on that Denise even said, let me show you. You can't see them too much, but you can see the color. She said, they're like a blue, like a carpenter blue or a teal blue. She says, they look really good on you, but it's just not you. And I said, what's me? And she says, black jeans or dark blue jeans. And I go, yeah, I'm busting out of that shell because I'm trying to be a little bit different. So maybe I'll have Jim take a picture of me and I'll show you how I look in my outfit. Because I do feel thinner. I really do. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is me frontwards. Sideways. Backwards. Ta-da! Okay.